that TikTok I just posted of saying, like, why do you follow me? There was a comment that I got, and it was off of a video that I think I privated because it didn't do well, right? Where I was telling people, I was like, hey, I'm actually not financially stable enough to move to, like, Los Angeles, so my trip here is actually sponsored by a company. And I remember the guy commented, he said, like, I followed you because of how transparent you are. Like, not many people would say that in front of a video. And, like, it's one of those things, like, he took time out of his day to comment that on one of my things. And, like, that TikTok didn't do well, and I privated it. But, like, you know, a view is still a view. You never know who's viewing your stuff, too, right? Exactly. And you're totally right. It's, like, my message at the end of the day is something I believed in. And I think I either unprivated it or I'm going to. So mark my words.
Let me just a couple of things, because I think this is so important, and I definitely want to spend some time talking about that post of yours. But number one, I have a friend, mostly my husband's friend, very dear friend of my husband, who is like a phenomenally talented R&B musician, also a classical musician. He is so talented. Yeah. And he you know, he doesn't know how to do social media, but he started posting some of his, and I can't speak this language because I don't know very much about R&B, but he started posting his music on Reels. Okay. He gets maybe like 1,000 views, 2,000, 4,000 views, but guess who's viewing him? Like the freaking, like, you know, DJ Jazzy Jeffs of the world are DMing him and asking to work with him, you know? So sometimes it's not really the number of the views. It's actually who counts in those views. That's way more important. Like his career is about to completely change. The other thing is, personally speaking, you know, I have a book coming out in October. And because I'm very goal-oriented and I'm incredibly ambitious, you know, I told my team, I was like, the goal here is to get on the New York Times bestseller list. We will do nothing if, you know, like that is the my whole life right now is towards, you know, getting my book on the New York Times bestseller list. Everything else stops in the interim, right? And, you know, it started to get me so stressed out because that is very hard to do. And it's also like, kind of like TikTok, you can post the best stuff and it doesn't matter. Like the algorithm will screw you over. You know, you won't get views, right? It's the same thing with the New York Times. You could sell a bajillion books and for whatever reason, they're like, we don't like you, so you're not on the list, you know? So I was telling my friend about this, and he's like, you know what? That's not the list you should care about. You should care about the list of people who are going to look at their parents differently because of your video. You need to care about the list of women who are going to look at their reflection differently because of a video they saw. That's the list that matters. And so, Tejas, for you, you know, when that one person says, I followed you because of your transparency, those are the people that you need to remember when you start getting down about your views.
For sure.
Guys, 25 Months is a podcast for creators and aspiring creators, so you all know how important that like and subscribe button is, so please smash it for us.